Good morning, good morning. Another day with Ray. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is what I'm really doing. I'm trying to figure this thing out if I'm a TV reality show dude, because I'm popping on way too often and trying to get used to this whole thing that my sponsor got me doing. But I see why it's so hard for somebody to be on the air every day, and the challenge is to just get one video in a day. But when you sit back and look at how vulnerable you make yourself because you're trying to get the real deal across about whatever it is that you on here trying to make happen. And so I came up with the topic for today because I've been struggling with sleep, and that's been an ongoing thing for quite a long time. Can't really put a number of years on it, but I finally got some help at the VA for it, and they put me on Ambien. And Ambien is very powerful because when it lay me down for any day that I take it, I'm gonna get me a good 6 hours sleep. But usually I push it out far as I can before I take that Ambien because I'm trying to get as much done as possible because I know what that thing does to me. But at the same time, it's the medical issue. Just like any other medication that anyone would take, it comes with side effects. And when I deal with how I have grown to this point to still bow down to that insomnia, I'm getting a lot better, believe me. When I can take a nap through the day on my own, yeah, I'm getting pretty good, because that was not gonna happen for my body to be able to shut down in the middle of the day and just rest. But recently I've been able to start doing that on occasion when I give myself that kind of freedom to just let my guards down and not be working on something. So I'm embracing the fact that I could just sit down and my body go to sleep on its own. And so at night, because of how I'm doing things in my life and working out late evening and coming in and trying to get another recording in and eating late, getting up later because I'm going to bed later. But all of this is talking about how I'm having to try a new thing. My Daily Choice has a great sleep medication, and it's called Sleep. I'm working with it. I've given it 4 days, and the first couple of days I didn't give it a chance because I took it and I did, X amount of sprays and just laid there and I was watching some highlights or whatever, and it wasn't working fast enough, or I want to get on to sleep because I want to get up in the morning and get some things done earlier. And so I ended up taking the Ambien after a while, a couple hours, I guess. So I expected it to act a lot faster, and it didn't. But I just continue to take it. I'm trying to get it built up in my system, but we'll see how it go. I've been on Ambien, I know every bit of 15 years, you know. So just trying to wean myself off of this one, because like I said, it has side effects just like any other medication, and really trying to get this melatonin to work right, and I think it'll all come together. I just gotta give it a little more time, get it built up in my system, and so I'm gonna keep working with it, and I'm also gonna invest in the capsules. They got some capsules over at my pharmacy place that I get medication, well, supplements. So I'm gonna try that and the sleep together and see if I can get it built up in my system and get off the Ambien. You know, I've been doing good with just little things. Once I addressed the sugar issues and tried to bring some balance in my body around fighting this acid, doing a lot better on all sugar products, doing a lot better on anything I drink. You know, I'm just not even moved by certain things any longer. You know, there's no way I'm gonna put a soft drink in my body or a Rockstar, Red Bull. I don't mess with coffee. You know, there's a lot of things that I had to just move away from. Coffee and cigarettes had got me to a point where I was so nervous and fidgety that, so I got off the cigarettes and got an electronic cigarette, you know, keeping up with the times, and finally weaning myself off of that, the electronic cigarettes. So I got that down quite a bit, but it's just another avenue to get sugar in your body, because it's part of that delivery system that they got with the oils and vegetable grade oil and the nicotine, and the flavors give you all of these sugars. So yeah, one addiction for another. But I conquer them. I keep conquering one thing at a time. And the whole thing is, when I look back on the drug and alcohol rehab programs that I have been able to go through for learning, and you know, it went from drug and alcohol rehab programs to invest in 2 years over at Valley College here in San Bernardino in their drug and alcohol behavior program to become a counselor. So I got all of that in my arsenal now, because, you know, I just wanted to know any and everything I could about drugs and alcohol, how they affect the body, what they do to the mind. So I got straight A's. I got straight A's in all of them classes, because I should have got the degree and end up quitting because I needed to go to work because of a few different things, but I just needed to make some money. I was juggling school and an intern program for mental health systems and working at the VA all at the same time. And I was doing all of that on a bus because I didn't have no car. So yeah, it was a tough season. So quitting wasn't what I wanted to do, but I needed money. And when I need to make money, and I don't want to go sideways, because I know how to go sideways and get money, but I just wanted to stay in the right lane and keep that energy. And I did. I did. I quit, and I went to work at the VA. And part of my disappointment with that whole get down was trying to move up in the system so that I could be a part of helping the addicts that come to the system. And that never manifested for whatever reasons, but I kept trying. And so maybe that just wasn't my journey in there. I didn't try hard enough. There's a lot of things that I could say about that, but I know for a fact that I was supposed to go through that system and to learn about food, because food became the most important part of where I'm at right now. And without me being able to work in that kitchen and see what they feed real sick people and all of that, I would have never knew how to really dig into this thing and research for myself. But I can say a lot about the difference in the two hospitals that I worked out here. I worked in the VA, and I live about, 3 blocks from the Loma Linda Medical Facility. I stay on the Loma Linda campus with all of the doctors and students of medicine and dental work and all of that. That's where I live at. I'm in a very safe place out here amongst doctors and nurses and all of that. So I walked across the street for 7 years to my job at the VA, and I learned a lot, and that's why I was able to get over there and grind so hard, because I lived so close that anytime they needed overtime, here I go with them good, get that money attitude. And so I worked myself into a hole over there and made myself really, really sick, pushing Red Bulls and supplements and all kind of stuff. Just doing chemistry in my body that I really didn't understand. And them Red Bulls and all of that sugar content and everything that I was using to give me the energy to keep producing, to make all that overtime. And you making this overtime, you're trying to be impressive so you can make move up in their system. Because it was still all my mindset. I was going to be a drug and alcohol counselor with all that I know about the addictions and going through and coming out, going in and coming out, and how to break that cycle and how to get a real balance in your life. So, that didn't manifest, but, and I can still reach out even through this vehicle right here. If y'all know any addicts and alcoholics that, don't think they can make it, turn them on to me. I'll sponsor them, get them, keep them out. My whole get down right now is seeing my brother get out of prison and being a blessing to him so he don't cycle back into that whole system. And if I can help him and any other individuals out there to get a program, understand goal setting, and not just understand it, but learn how to walk it out to see everything that you're putting into action manifest. So, this is where I'm at. Believing that I'm gonna get my sleep patterns back strong, and I'm good, man. And I just wanna enjoy my day. I'm pushing it early today. I'm on camera. It's around noon, I guess, and got a lot of things planned this evening. Going on a little date. A little date, broke as I am. But I ain't too broke to go on a date, but my sister is in town from Arizona and got a birthday coming up, and she wanted to get together and spend a little time, her and her business partner, and so I'm gonna do that today. So I'm getting in my little work early. I'm gonna get this recorded. You know, I'm trying to keep it under 30 minutes and then get back on the air after I come back from the gym, get another 30, 40 minute session in, and call that getting my work in, getting the gym in, then I'm gonna go out and enjoy my little girlfriend and my sister and her business partner, and see if I can be a real just interactor with people today, because I've been kind of isolating between the gym and my apartment. If I don't find some people between them two spots, like, or not just find them, just reach out to them, because a lot of time I don't take the time to let them in when I'm in the gym. And then if they don't catch me in the grocery store, you know, by knowing me through this neighborhood, I know a lot of people because I lived over here for the last 9 or 10 years. So everybody in the grocery store know me, and my whole little community here, you know. But if I don't see nobody I know, I'm just kind of like, let me stay focused right now, because I really got something that I'm trying to make happen. And I want to interact, but sometimes God just had to, you know, just keep you silent for a minute and work on you, you know. So I take it that might be what's going on. I don't know that to be a fact, but I'm gonna get out today. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna get out today, and I'm gonna give a shout out to my dude Tim. He has a nice little spot out here in Cali. It's called Raquel's, and when I step out, that's usually where I try to go out and interact with the crowd there. I usually know a few people that come through that spot. I've been around the Inland Empire quite a long time, and I've had great success here, and I had great failure here. So I'm looking forward to going out and see who I bump into. You know, some people in my past, you know, they just kind of curious of what happened to Ray Mason, but they're gonna see, you know, I'm still here, still doing well. Might not be on, you know, my millionaire status right now, but it's coming back, you know, getting my swag, and I think, give me like another 12 months, I'll be full-fledged back in the mix in 12 months. I believe that with all my heart, you know. I feel it in the atmosphere, and God has given me a great deal of confidence with all that He's allowed me to journey into now that I've been, you know, so diligent in my quest to get back on my feet and get this retirement together, and then to bring me all the way through all of this illness with bones and bone cancer scare, because I'm gonna just call it the scare, because it did not manifest, and that's the main thing, you know. It hasn't it's been since 2015 that I was given this information. So me being who I am, I just got busy with it. So I'm still here. And, and then just because I got busy with it, I had to do my part, but there's the consciousness of it, and embracing the information, and then acting on the information, and staying true to the information. You know, the staying true to the information is where all the victory is at, because you can make a decision, but if you don't stay with the decision, and with the decision, and with the decision, you know, days, weeks, months, and years go by, and all of a sudden you sitting up and you witnessing to somebody, giving them your testimony, and you say, 10 years done went by, you know? And that's the beauty of just sticking with something. But if that 10 years went by, and all you got out of that 10 years was sobriety, then were you really a success? Because with all that discipline, there's a lot of other room for growth in your finances, because you no longer put money into that lane. You know, all of the other aspects of how you feeding and sowing into somebody else's life with all that God has allowed you to go through, you always have to remember that it was not for you. You were just the house that he had to exhibit it through, you know? And I did that part. I went through with my, you know, curious self. You know, I got to be curious. I got to be firsthand. I don't want your knowledge about it. I just got to be firsthand. It's just another part of me researching everything, you know. So it is what it is, man. And I'm where I'm at right now because of all my researching. And I just wanted to all be used all the way through to the end of the program for the good. Because we know all things work together for the good. So sticking with that, we good, man. And I just want to thank Hempworx for putting that fire in me. You know, the Hempworx program, I got more excitement about this program than any other thing that I've ever done in the marketing space. And it has 100% to do with what I had already received in my head for where I wanted to go with this new idea. And I didn't even know this company exists when the idea was brought to me, you know, because I'm trying to get back into the space of multi-level marketing, and I don't want to do it like I did it before, because I had been on YouTube so long researching all of this other information about health and food, and then you get the motivational speakers, and whenever you get into that genre, motivational speakers and Bible teachers and all of that, a lot of the MLM stuff comes up because it has a lot to do with these principles and things that cause people to get the success that they want in life. Everything ties in 100% to how you thinking. And when you tie that how you thinking, you're conquering addictions, your new time management, new planning, new strategies, new goal settings. All of these things come together. And man, it just, you look up and you got motivational teachers and you got preachers and you got MLM and I'm like, whoa, hold on now, hold on. And I looked at how they were tying all of these things together with successful people, and how the Bible is all through the fabric of every business that is successful, because everything is based on biblical principles. So when I was like, wait a minute, spiritual laws, natural laws, and I'm finally tying in all of the pieces. I'm connecting all the dots. You know, what that tells me is I'm finally at that place in life where God has allowed certain scales to be removed from my eyes. I've been in business. I done had post offices. I done janitor and cleaning services. I done had a lot of successful stuff that made money. But understanding kingdom and how it all comes together with the law, the philosophers, the Greeks, how the fabric of the world, not just America, the whole world is based on this one big blueprint. And when all of, you get to studying inside of the secrets and secret societies and, oh my God, don't overwhelm me with information. Because once I dug into all of that, Lord knows I wanted to get right back into, let me just stick with the food. Because, man, I started, let me go on this one for 1 second. I'm a Mason. What did I just say? I'm a Mason. Depending on who you are, that means different things, If I get to flipping some signs or something, it's gonna mean different things. But I'm just Ray. I am Ray Mason. Charles Ray Mason. And it's a strong name. It's a very strong name. And I am going to go out, journey out from this earth with some significance. If it ain't nothing but my kids looking at these YouTube videos I'm doing, because that's part of the whole why I'm on it, I got a lot to share. If I can't speak into their life on a day-to-day basis, maybe one of these days they'll take the time to look at some of the stuff that Dad did on YouTube, talked about and shared his heart and all of that whole get down. See, when I was in drug and alcohol rehab, they was there with me. You know what I'm saying? They came and supported me. I think they was 10 or something like that last time I had a bout with drugs. Yeah, they was youngsters before they got to be teenagers, and it messed up their whole teenage life, because that's when I shut down the whole family structure. You go to your mom when you go to your mom, and that, I don't mean to go there today, but these are things that happened to me. I did this, and I did it because I wasn't right here. You get imbalanced, you get overwhelmed, and you get, when I was in that last struggle, that's actually when I should have died, because I was trying to die. Then all of a sudden, I get the information that I'm gonna die. Now I'm scared, But when I was messing around in that last bout of cocaine, and the embarrassment of losing, millions and millions in real estate and all of that, and it sent me, to alcohol and cocaine, and actually it sent me to alcohol, and alcohol opened the gate to cocaine, because my mind said that I wanted to die. That's what my mind told me. But guess that didn't happen. Y'all see me, right? No matter how many, it turned out well. I'm here. And to tell the truth is to shame the devil. He just missed it. He missed me. And I'm here because he did. He missed me. And it wasn't, if you can put that analogy, that the story in the Bible got about Job on me, strip the brother down and bring him back up. And I'm looking for that 7 times the greatness on the other side. I qualify for that. I can start even prophesying to that happening, because I know from whence I came and where I'm at now, and what opportunities is in front of me. So I'm sure Joe could see his days turning around when the boils start removed. And he started coming off his skin, and get a new girlfriend, and she have a few more babies for him, and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Ain't trying to reproduce and nothing like that, but I'm about to have some more money, and that whole dream I had of sharing the wealth and putting wells in countries that have no water, and being a part of restructuring some young people's lives and giving them some direction. That's all possible to manifest through me. So, devil took a good shot at me, but I'm still here. I don't know what kind of deal God made with him on me, but whatever the deal was, I'm still here, and I'm pretty sure God betted on me. You know what I'm saying? He betted on me, because look what he doing. Took me to another level of courage, I can sit on here and talk about my fault in relationships, my fault in drug addiction, my fault, and take all the blame in front of the world and say it's okay. I can do that today. I ain't always been able to do that. So with every step of life comes more and more transparency, and with more and more transparency comes more, responsibility, because God takes you to this place that he can really, trust you. I'm on. Switch lanes. I always end my little thing with, go to my site, raymasonblog.com, and I want y'all to do that. I got 3 things over there. Hempworx, my daily choice, where my entrepreneurs could join up, and then I got Immunical over there for all of y'all who care nothing about hemp and anything to do with hemp. Immunical is a great immune system product. I use it for my immune system. I found it before I found the hemp product with Hempworx. So I was already marketing that. It works wonderfully. Believe me. Excuse me, it's just another supplement and vitamin company. And so you can go on there and check out Hempworx. You can go on there and check out Immunical. Immunical is so, man, they got so many credentials on that product, and 40 years of research, and they did not only lab testing, with the mice, but they've got human testing with this product, and it's been around for 40 years. And it broke my heart because they didn't have no English for this program, and how something can be that strong and it's not in English. I understand this, it's in Canada and it's in Mexico, and it's just getting to America, and it's one of the best things I put in my stomach for my diabetic symptoms. And I'm gonna tell you, the neuropathy, it don't have a chance when you putting this product in your body, because it goes to this nerve damages. It's got. I want y'all to go to the site, because I can sit here and start doing a little mini documentary on all the good things about Immunical and the cysteine, and I'm not gonna do that. Just go to my site, look at it. I was finna start going through this whole little pitch thing, but I gotta switch lanes. I gotta get to the gym and do some other stuff. So go to my site. There's gonna be 3 buttons on that home page, and they all profitable buttons. They all gonna offer you an opportunity to make some money doing what I'm doing, and I'm building a team. That's where I'm at right now. So once I get my 40 people, You won't hear me on here singing about trying to get people to join on my team, and that'll be good for me because that's not what this is about anyway. The whole thing about this is it gives me a chance to talk about my illnesses. You know, I see athletes now getting on talking about their mental illnesses, but how many common people are talking about how mentally ill we are? You know, they got money, but it's still happening even on this level. But we don't want, because we ain't pushing the shopping cart. You know what I'm saying? Yet we ain't sleeping under the bridge yet. But we got mental issues. You know, I deal with them every day. You know, that's a lot of the reason why I'm by myself right now. You know, because I keep understanding that I don't want to impose my shortcomings on somebody else. So having my own spot, they got their own spot, and you know, you don't want to be around me, go home. Go home. Cause I know I ain't rap type. You know, it just happened that way sometime. And I'm saying that statement, I'm not rap type, because I'm just programmed to say that for so long. I've been saying that just to justify my stupidity. When I really think about it, that's all it really saying is I'm justifying the stupid things I do. I'm not rap type. So I'm stopping making excuses for the stupidity. You know, stop making excuses for calling somebody out their name. Stop making excuses for anything you're doing. Because when you get real with you and you don't want nobody to do that to you, you don't. Because what's that going to do? Make you go sideways with them. And that's not a good place for nobody in relationships, you know. We see so much ignorance, you know, amongst races, amongst people just trying to get along. You know, it ain't even big, it don't even have to be as big as racism. It could just be a husband and a wife, a boyfriend and a girlfriend. You know, they're going stupid because, oh, you kissed somebody, you saw somebody, you text somebody. Man, if you don't get out of here with that, you know, yeah, you know, but I've been there, you know. I ain't got time for it today. My girlfriend, I mean, the person that I see, whenever I see somebody, she about 40, you know. I just see people for what it is and where they at, you know. She attracted to me. I found some attraction with her and try to make it work, you know. Try to do my part, but impatience and all of that, it come with relationships, you know. And then you have to judge how you gonna be based on what you done learned over all these years, how to be patient, how to be loving, how to be kind. Numbers don't matter, people do. I ain't got no puppy, I ain't got no cat. I got a 40-year-old girlfriend. You know? Something I can talk to, love on and encourage, and try to help her get to the end of the trail with these two grown men she trying to raise, you know? So that's it, man. Let me get off the phone. The phone, yeah, because this is my phone. And I'm gonna let y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna go get this gym workout in. I might get another one in before I go out tonight. But I ain't really meant to share all of that about this little girl. But it is what it is. I actually got a date with her tonight too, so. All right. get off the phone and prepare myself to go out here tonight and hang out with my sister for her birthday. My kids coming out and get together with my little girlfriend, and y'all pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Just pray for Ray Mason, because he is doing everything he possibly can to get it right and keep it right. And I'm move on now. Talk to y'all later.